Hey guys, it's Lori. I was presented with a question this morning that made me really think. I did a video quite a while back, a couple years ago, on twin flames and how to spot your twin flame, how to know you're in that relationship. But I was asked this morning, and it really made me think because there's so many similarities. So, what if you believe you found your twin flame? I mean, you're absolutely, people don't understand this type of relationship unless they've ever experienced it because it's totally outside of what you've ever heard of. It's way beyond fireworks. It can be tumultuous, it can be absolutely crazy, the pull can be out of this world. The person that you're looking at mirrors you. It's like two halves coming together making a whole. But there are many similarities. There's a runner and there's a chaser. There are many similarities to a relationship with an unhealthy person, with a predatory person, with a person that could be like a narcissist or somebody with narcissistic personality disorder, borderline personality disorder, or some other personality disorder. So how do you know the difference? Well, I've come up with 5, and there's more than that, but 5 really pretty strong ways to kind of figure it out. So I'll be right back with you. If you're seeing this on Facebook, come over and join me on YouTube and tell me what you think. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So again, my name is Lori. I'm a life coach, a spiritual counselor, a spiritual coach, whatever you want to call me. I help people deal with grief of loss most of the time. I also work with domestic violence survivors, rape survivors, the homeless, that sort of thing. And I try to help people along this journey that we all call life. So thank you for joining me. And again, like I said, I did a video on twin flames before. And a twin flame relationship, if you've ever had one, is like no other. Doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. Could be a friendship. Could be completely platonic. But there's something different that sets it aside. It's as if one soul split and comes back together. That's what it feels like. Even if you don't believe in reincarnation, there is a knowing of each other previous to this lifetime. You recognize this person. This person is you. This person is like staring at your weaknesses, your flaws, your strengths, it's like looking at you. So basically what happens in the relationship, many people run because it's overwhelming. It's not a lot. It's not easy to look at sometimes, depending on where you're at in your life. So there's usually a runner and a chaser, and those roles can be reversed. It's not always the one person's the runner, the other person's the chaser. Okay, so number one, a true twin flame does mirror you, truly mirrors you. They are authentically you, but different, a different person. They obviously have some differences, but they're you. You can finish each other's sentences, not just because you've known each other so long. You can do it from the moment you begin to communicate. A lot of times there's synchronicities. You have been in a place, you both frequented the same place. Like throughout this physical life, you've just missed each other over and over and over. You've had similar experiences, that sort of thing. A false twin flame, or if you're in a relationship with a predator or a narcissist or something like that, they're master manipulators. So they can actually read you, learn you, figure out what you're looking for. And it's called idealization, or like a grooming. They create a you that looks like a them that looks like your twin flame. They create it. And in this day and age, we throw these terms around, soulmate, twin flame, the one, those kinds of things. And, people, predators will prey on people using these terms. So again, number one, your true twin flame is you. It's like looking in the mirror, and will bring up, it's a tough relationship because, like I said, old wounds come to the surface. Old, character flaws become more evident. Old mistakes are brought to mind, and it happens because it's to help us grow and to help us become more of who we're supposed to be and do what we're supposed to do. Speaking of that, your life purpose or your mission, number two, your life purpose or your mission becomes much more clear when you join with a twin flame, because that's what happens. All these old wounds come to the surface, but also your natural gifts come to the surface. You become a better you just because this other person is around. They will be there. It's almost like, you remember that cartoon? I can't remember what it was, but something twins activate. It's like twin flames activate. You become a powerhouse together. In a false twins flame relationship, your mission or your purpose will become clouded. That person may try to dissuade you from that purpose. You find that you're blocked at every turn from doing what it is that you're meant to do. Number three, these all kind of go along together. So your twin flame brings out the best in you. Again, the best person that you can be, even if they have something to say, like to point out something negative about you. They always do it in kindness and in love. It always comes from a place of love. On the other, and they will cherish you. They literally love you always, even in the times when you're not together. And you always feel that way about them. And you know it. You always know it. So even if there's been an argument or whatever's happened, there's always a knowing that that person loves you and that you love them. In a false one, there will be gaslighting. There will be stonewalling. They might provoke you to anger. They may provoke you to bring out the worst in you. Taunting, kind of, making you second guess who you are. That kind of stuff. Number three, there's runners and chasers. Okay, so again, even why people run, and it can be interchangeable. Usually there's one person that runs more often, but it can be interchangeable. Maybe finally the runner comes around and says, okay, yes, let's do this, and then the person who's usually the chaser starts to run. Because it's overwhelming. It's so much like looking at me. If I'm not ready to look at me and change something, or if I'm not ready to go about on my mission or my purpose, it can be overwhelming to see that, to have that mirrored in front of me, and people will run. Now, the difference between like a narcissist or like an unhealthy person claiming to be a false twin is they will... and even in the times of separation with the true twin, they always love you. They love you unconditionally. The false twin will hurt you. See, your twin flame, true twin flame, may hurt you, but will never purposely hurt you. There's always a sense that this person loves you unconditionally, because they do. Even if they get mad at you or whatever they do. With your false flame, they purposely hurt you. They could destroy you, actually. Number four, where did I go with that? They'll block your goals. They will literally block you. Okay? So they will create scenarios that make you feel bad about you. See, your true twin flame will always lift you up. Even in times where, you know, your negative traits are showing and you're healing wounds and that sort of thing, they'll always lift you up. You always feel like a better you because of that person just being there. Even in the times of pain. Um, in an unhealthy relationship, they may degrade you. They may make up scenarios that make you feel like you did something to ruin this relationship. They'll also do things like cheat, lie, manipulate, and when you call them on it, oh, I was afraid of the relationship. They'll go back to the twin flame thing and say it was out of fear. Well, the difference with the runner and the twin flame relationship is they run truly out of fear and the inability to be able to face that at the moment, where the other person will do horrible things and then blame it on the fear. And the next one is, okay, number 5. If your false twin flame walks out of your life, doors of opportunity open for you to fulfill your life's mission or your life's purpose. You realize that without them in your life, even if you've learned a lot of lessons with them, life lessons, you realize that them leaving actually opened doors of opportunity, actually catapulted you forward. Where on the other hand, if it's your true twin flame, them being around you enables you and kind of is the catalyst to boost you forward to fulfill those goals. You can fulfill them together. Now, we don't always end up with our twin flame because of the back and forth. Sometimes people die in this physical plane. But your twin flame, just the memory of them even will boost you, catapult you forward. Those are just 5 things. I hope this helps to kind of get a better understanding. And if you have more questions, let me know. I hope to talk to you guys soon. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.